Hi everybody, welcome to According to Matume, and I am Matume. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for engaging with my content. And if you like more content like this, please don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell and you get more content from me. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, thank you for coming back to my content. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. So we are at day 20 of 100 days of finance, and in today's video I want to talk about the true cost of owning a car. So we know about the monthly payment, we know about the deposit. There are things that come with owning a car that you should be aware of, and these are things that you should think about before you actually get the car, so that you can plan ahead, so that you can enjoy having your car and not feel like your car is a burden that is just there taking your money. And hopefully it will help you as well in your journey of owning a car, or if you are like me and you are thinking about getting your first car ever. The first thing will be the actual purchase price of the car. So each car comes with its own purchase price, which is the retail price. You need to know what that is. You need to know what type of amount you're going to be getting into, or if you are financing, what type of money you're going to be paying back to the bank. And this also ties into the monthly repayment. So each person's monthly repayment is different based on your credit profile, based on your interest rate, based on a whole lot of things that we've talked about in this 100 days of finance. And obviously the balloon payment will tie into that, and the deposit will tie into that. So those things will determine your monthly repayment. Yes, there might be a standard 5,500 for a certain car, but when they go and get financing for you, actually when they go and ask the bank that here is this person, they say they want financing on their car, how much will their repayment be? Those things will come into consideration. That's why I say each person's monthly repayment is different based on a few factors. The next thing that you need to take into consideration is your car insurance. Now, some cars come with 1 year free insurance, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't look into finding out how much your insurance could be, because as soon as that year is over, you're going to have to take responsibility for your insurance. The next thing is fuel. So you need to know roughly how much does your car take for fuel. This will depend on whether you use your car every day, like for everyday travel, meaning you're going to refuel monthly or bi-weekly or whatever the case may be. So you need to know the standard fuel for your particular car, so that you can calculate that in a month I'm going to have to spend 1,500 for my petrol. Then the next thing will be your maintenance for the car. So there's oil, there's maintenance, there's tires, there's wipers, and all of these things. So you need to plan for that. You need to have some money set aside every single month just in case. So this one might tie into your emergency fund. So if you have savings and investments and whatever the case may be, always think, okay, I need to have some sort of emergency fund for my car and for the expenses that come with it. Because it will be a shame for you to have a car and have an accident or a little minor puncture or whatever, but you don't have enough money to cover that little emergency. And those things can add up. If you break your windscreen, you need to fix it. You need to have money to fix that windscreen. So those are things that you need to think about when it comes to your the maintenance of your car. Service is another thing that you need to think about. So as soon as you hit those kilometers for you to take your car in for service, there is a charge that goes with that, and that's something that you need to think about with having a car. And this is important. The maintenance of your car is important for you to be able to keep it longer, and it's something that you need to think about for the resale of your car. So as soon as you want to sell your car, they're going to ask for your service history, your maintenance history. So it's very important for you to maintain your car in the best condition that it needs to be, so that in the long run it is a great investment for you. You are able to use it without having stress because it is well maintained, it is well serviced. The next thing to think about is toll gates and parking fees. So if you go to work every single day, maybe you pass a toll gate, or maybe you need to pay for parking so that your car is safe. These are things that we don't think about when we get a car, because it's exciting to have a car, but what small payments do you have to make? Sometimes parking is very, very expensive, and sometimes you're taking a long trip and you have to pay for toll gates. Those costs come in every single time. For instance, for me to get to town, there is a toll gate that I need to pass, and on average it's like 13 rand or 12 rand or something like that. So that's it's a small amount, but the more you drive on that road, the more you use it, those expenses pile up, and they come in and they add up to the expense of having a car. The other thing is your disc registration and your car registration. Those things are paid. You need to pay it every year. So you need to know how much is your car in that class that you have to pay. Sometimes it's 500, sometimes it's 1,500, and depending on what your car registration is. So if it's personalized, the charge is more. So, owning a car might seem simple at first when you don't think about it, but as soon as you sit down and you do a breakdown of all the costs that you're going to have to pay for you to be able to own that car responsibly and comfortably, you will find that maybe there are things that you need to move around in your budget. Maybe you need to find a car that is cheaper and more affordable for you so that you are comfortable with it. So I hope you found this video very helpful. Let me know in the comments what you liked about it. What costs did I miss that come with owning a car? Because I'm also learning as well, and I would love to hear your advice, hear your experience in owning a car, and how that is going, and what are things that I should look out for when I finally do get that car. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching my content, and thank you for commenting. Thank you for engaging. I appreciate each and every one of you so much, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.